Hello, a warm good afternoon from London, United Kingdom. Hello to everyone. And as soon as I step on this TV station, I can see everyone is finally flying on very quickly on the Super Boss Kirk TV. Welcome to another episode of Super Boss Kirk TV 2021. So it's one more thing, guys. I cannot see anyone, but I can see how many people are online. 8 million. Thank you so much. And it's time to open up the comment page to see who and who has fallen into the Super Boss Kirk TV. So a big mega shout out to Scheme Kitchen. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to Via Ray. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And a big mega shout out to Ricardo Kitchen. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. And a big mega shout out to Toyan14. Thank you so much once and again for coming on. And a big mega shout out to K Channel TV. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And a big mega shout out to Kelly Anna. Thank you so much for entering this Super Boss Kirk TV. So a lot of people has entered the Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. And a big mega shout out to Rosama. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to this channel. And a big mega shout out to Kuyating TV, who always remember me. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to this station. Everybody is finally on the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much. And today's topic here, it's about useless people. That topic, is it going to be a good topic? I don't know. A lot of people, are they going to get offended about it? I don't know. But it is just a part of what it is, isn't it, guys? It is what it is, you know, and it's just nothing but the truth. So Kelly Anna, I've not seen you for a long time. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV. And one thing as well, guys, just to give you heads up about my membership. If anyone would like to join the Super Boss membership, don't hesitate to press the giant button to catch on to the membership. And right in the description down below, you can see it said, join my membership, guys. So, you know, so finally I've got a membership now, guys. So I am new to the membership platform. So that was a big congratulations to me. And she's not here today, but it was Pretty Tina TV that given me the super chatter last week. So I want to thank her so much for everything. I really appreciate it. Yes, Kuya Ting, absolutely right. It is going to be a good topic. I already got one message here to say, house, no one is useless. Well, it is true. It is true. I mean, more likely you would say they are lazy, isn't it? But in a way, we can also use it also as I classify it anyway as useless. You know, I mean, everyone see it different. You know, everyone is going to see it in a very different way. And yes, for the very first time on the Super Boss Kirk TV, a big mega shout out to Hulu Stella TV. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to the TV station. Thank you so much. And if anyone would like to join my membership, don't hesitate to do so. So the ones who just entered the Super Boss Kirk TV, I am going to give you guys a jacket. So stand by, heads up for your jacket, guys. So the ones who don't have the jackets, I am going to give it to them. So you guys can drop your link. So for the first time we have here, so. And also we got another newcomer as well. So just 2 people who did not have a jacket. So you guys have all now got the jacket. And you guys can see Ricardo Kitchen become the first member. He is the first member of the Super Boss Kirk TV. So thank you once and again, Ricardo. Ricardo is back here again, guys. Thank you so much. And for the first time in the Super Boss Kirk TV, this is getting very interesting, and interesting is a big mega shout out to Taxi Driver Vlog. For the very first time, thank you so much for entering the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much. And Kate Channel has just dropped her lovely link. So guys, don't hesitate to jump over on that link. So some of you guys already got the blue jacket. So don't hesitate, you know, to jump over to that, guys. Don't hesitate. And yes, guys, so anyone want to join the membership can do so. And we have got a member who have just entered the Super Boss Kirk TV from the Philippines. It's Toyo 14X. Thank you so much for joining the membership. Thank you so much for joining the Super Boss Kirk membership. Thank you so much. You are the 3rd member I have got here. Thank you so much for joining my membership. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And a big mega shout out to Philly Alice. Thank you so much for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV. I know it's not your first time on this station, but I believe it's your first time because you have not got a jacket. So thank you so much for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV for the very, very first time. And a big mega shout out to Boston. Thank you so much for coming on again. The lady who sing, the singer, you know, the singer is here, guys. Thank you so much for entering the TV station of the Super Boss Kirk TV. And Toya 14, thank you so much for joining my membership. So if anyone else would like to join the membership, don't hesitate to jump on the Super Boss Kirk membership to join the member, to be a remember of me anywhere around the world. Thank you so much. So we have got another one who has just popped in. A big mega shout out to M&AZ Teach Faith. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. So the ones who just entered the Super Boss Kirk TV, just to let you know, I've now got a membership, guys. So every time I come on the live stream, it will be a reminder, which at the bottom of my link, it said, join my membership, guys. So don't hesitate to jump on the member, guys. So we have got the 3rd member who was just entered the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much, buddy. I really, really appreciate it. Every minute of it. So finally, a few members are in my channel now. So Ricardo Kitchen was the member. Mohammed is a member. We got Toyox 14 become the third member of the Super Bowl Skirk TV. So anyone who wants to join the membership, don't hesitate to jump over like a spring chicken and land yourself into that membership. So thank you so much. So everyone in this house have now got a blue jacket. So anyone who haven't got a blue jacket, please let me know. But so far, as what I'm checking down here, that everyone has got a blue jacket. And the ones with the green jacket is the members, guys. Those are the member, the ones with the green jacket. So thank you so much. So jumping into this topic, here, it's about useless people. So I know some people are going to disagree with me. Some people are going to agree with me. But I sure, you know, some of you guys experience it. But it's not everybody. So this is what it is. I mean, if you guys never experienced this before, then I could say you're not going to understand. But if you experience it before, then you are going to 100% understand. And I'm going to give you an example, right? When I'm using that word useless, I have the right to use it. It's used for a reason. That word, you know, it meant to use for a reason. Toyax 14, you have, let's check. Oh, yes. Yeah, Toyax 14, you have now got yourself a jacket. Yep, I've just went and checked. Yep, I've just given you a jacket. So when you are ready, you can drop your link, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on. And thank you so much for being a member. So yes, so you got a jacket now, my brother. So you can go ahead and drop your link. Don't hesitate. And a big mega shout out for the first time in the Super Bowl Skirk TV, Laguya OFW. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. Thank you so much. And you also got yourself a jacket. So anyone who don't have a jacket, please don't hesitate to drop me a comment at the bottom to let me know if you got a jacket or not. So don't hesitate to drop me the comments and let me know. Thank you so much. So in the topic anyway, where I was talking about useless people, right? I'm going to start myself off. And, you know, this, thank you so much for sharing me out. Thank you so much. Oh, it's a love shout out. Okay. So I had an ex-girlfriend I've been with for 3 years, right? She is a typical English girl. And when I say typical, I'm talking Cockney, the proper Cockney English girl here in this country. I'm talking here in United Kingdom. She was my ex, and the thing with her, I don't understand how we managed to last together for 3 years. You know, it's only God knows how this lasts for so long. But I'm telling you, I'm not saying, okay, a part of me, yeah, did fall in love. Yes, that was true. I did have lots of love for that girl. And plus she was younger. She was a lot younger than me. She was 10 years younger than me as well. So she was a very young person I was going out with, you know, so it was a lot younger than me. But hey, the family accepted. So this girl is a very nice girl, yep, but she does have a very nasty attitude. Her attitude on her side is very nasty. So when someone is around the family, you know, they like to act like they are big. They like to think they are the big boss, you know, that's what they think they are. But they're not no big boss. Only when you're around your family, you think that you are the queen of the house. You act very big-headed. But the minute you're not around your family and it's just both of us, it's like a little parrot that's just sitting down there starving and need feeding. That's literally what she's like when she's out on the street. Just like a little parrot. Just like on the side going, I need feeding. It's just like one of that. And this was a thing. The reason why I'm telling you that she's useless, I mean, I want to teach her how to cook rice. It's a very simple. It is so simple to cook rice. Rice, guys, rice is not difficult to cook. I mean, I've seen people cook rice and it comes out like porridge. So even if you're cooking rice for the first time and it comes out like porridge, don't get upset, guys. Don't get upset. Because remember, you are learning. When you're learning, that is what happened. But up to even the top cookers who can cook rice, even mess the rice up sometimes. Sometimes they messed up, make mistake, and it comes out like porridge. It does happen to everyone. Even me, even I cook rice so well, it happened to me before. You know, sometimes you can make a bit of mistake, throw too much water in the rice. Yes, I understand that. That can happen. So that's why you don't have to hesitate. So I said to her that, can I cook? I want to cook in your mom's kitchen. So I want you to see that I can cook. And when I'm cooking, I want you to stay around me and watch how I do it. Just watch how I do it. And I will teach you. I will teach you. And even if you don't get it first time, don't worry. Don't worry. But this one, what I was cooking was a bit high. The standard of this cooking was very high for her. So I know that this standard is not for her. So the way I was doing it, I was doing the rice and peas. So when you're doing the rice and peas with the coconut milk and you put the seasoning and all that, that for her as a first timer will be a bit difficult. So what I teach her anyway, I cook 1 pot of plain rice, then I cook 1 pot of the one that's a bit difficult. So I tell her, let me show you how to cook a white rice. So I said, no rice cooker. This is not the rice cooker. Forget about using the rice cooker. The professional way to cook rice is put the water in the pot. But when you're going to cook rice, you make sure you add less water, yeah, in the rice. So when you know you have less water, your rice are 100%, you know, it will not come out like porridge. It's not going to come out like porridge, guys. Hello, house greetings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, user. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So she did not want me to teach her how to cook rice. She said, no, I don't want you to teach me how to cook. I just don't know how to cook. Sorry, I don't know how to do it. So I turned around and said that it's something very simple. I said, let me at least teach you. Just watch me. I can cook the rice all the time. Even if I have to do it 10 times for you to learn, or even 100 times, I'm happy to do so. Do you know she turned around and told me no, she don't want to learn. She just don't want to learn how to cook. She said she'd rather go out and get the rice into the bag. So these are the ones from Lidl. So these are the rice that's already cooked. And you take it and you put it into this hot water. And when you put it in the hot water, within 5-10 minutes, the rice is finished. That's the only thing you need to do is put it in the hot water to warm it. That's all it is. It's just warming it. So the rice is already cooked. It's already cooked rice she brought, you know. So I'm telling her that that's not a good way. That's not a good way to do it, because what is going to happen that one day when they run out of that rice, when they don't have no cooked rice in that shop and you hungry, you're going to need to say, why don't I just buy a bag of rice, put on a pot of water, and, you know, put a pinch of salt in the water and cook the rice? I mean, why don't we just do that? I mean, it's not something difficult. Okay, buddy. Yes, it has to be after the live stream, I'm afraid. But thumbs up my premiere. Yes, I will thumbs up your Premiere, buddy. No problem. I'll get over there and do that for you. No worries, eh? Yeah, so what I was saying anyway, that she is a very useless person. So I said, why don't you want me to teach you just to do something very simple? I mean, it's not difficult, and she got off her head. She was very rude, no lack of manners, no respect, starting to talk off her head and getting, upset and saying that, why don't you leave me alone? I told you already, I prefer the ready cooked rice and all that. So I'm just like trying to help you. That's it. That's not like I'm even trying to be rude or trying to force you to do anything. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to help you, yeah, man. That's all it is. I'm trying to help you. It's nothing bad about what you think I'm doing. I mean, I'm just asking you nicely, please let me teach you. That's it. No, I don't want to teach you how to do this. I don't want to teach you any of this. Oh, wow. Who have we got in the house? We have got a big mega shout out to Cindy Style. Thank you so much once and again. And you got yourself a jacket. And a big mega shout out to Maya Jojo. Thank you, buddy. How are you? I've not seen you for a very long time as well on the Super Boss Kirk TV. And you got yourself a jacket as well, buddy. I have not seen you for a long time. Long time. I'm happy to see you once and again. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV. So Cindy Style, I've got a jacket as well. And guys, don't hesitate to join my membership. I have now got a membership. Finally, I've set up the membership. So don't hesitate to jump onto my membership. So thank you so much. As we continue into the topic, as we continue into this topic, so what it is now in this topic, that where she was having a go at me, she did not like the way I wanted to teach her how to cook. So I said, okay. I said, fine. No worries. No worries. I did not say anything. I keep myself quiet. Then she don't even know how to spread a bed up. Can't even spread the bed up. She have to get her mom, to come and spread the bed up for her. And then also she have to be asking her mom, is it all right for me to go upstairs? If she's in the sitting room sitting down, oh, is it all right for me to go upstairs? I turned around and said that, why you have to ask your mom, is it all right for you to go upstairs? I said, what? I think you're acting like you're a school kid. So I kind of realized that her brain was too young for me, because she still have that, kid behavior, like when you're in school and when you're the age of 5 and you come from school and you just take your uniform off and you put it down. Then you're going to ask your auntie, is it all right if you could go down the field to pick up, like, a fruit, or pick up a apple? Can I go down, just down the bottom here, just like not even 30 seconds to walk, or is it all right if I could watch cartoon, or is it all right if I could take this top off and put this one on? So every little thing is asking. I turn around and say that, that you're still at the youth stage, but you're growing up, you're big enough and you're old enough, not to ask questions like that. I mean, you should know if you should want to watch TV. You should know if you want to go upstairs, isn't it? It's how you feel. So it's how you feel. So nothing to do with anything like wherever you want to do. You said that you're like a kid, I said, Then the thing is as well, she could not clean. She don't know how to clean. This was another thing. She don't know how to clean, don't know how to wash. So I'm just kind of saying to her that, listen, I said, you don't even know, you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to clean, you don't know how to wash. Then the biggest mistake I did, yeah, was getting her pregnant. That was a very big mistake I made in my life. I understand this was a long time ago, but still, it is the past. You still can talk about it. And this is why the topic, yeah, is here today, guys. So I'm just kind of just saying to her that, you're very useless. I literally tell her that you're very useless. She started to shout and she started to cry. Started to cry and said, how can you say that to me? That, that, do you know the way you talk to me? It's very rude and so and so. But I said to her that loads of time you're rude to me. I'm trying to help you with things. You don't want me to even help you, I'm happy to teach you to do things, but you don't even want me to teach you. So I said that, all right then, if I go to work for this 12 hours, I must go stand at a door. I must stand at a door for 12 hours. Then what I must do, come home to you. You want me to come home to you? And when I come home to you, what am I going to get to eat? What are you going to put on the plate for me? What am I going to be eating? Because you can't expect me to come home after 12-hour shift, after standing on my feet for 12 hours. You can't expect me to come home to cook. You can't expect me to come and do anything. I said, even the salad. I mean, a salad dish. You don't know how to cut up a salad dish. Let me teach you how to cut up a salad dish. No, I don't want to learn how to cut up a salad dish. And I said, all right then. All right. So it means that you become across as a very useless person. You're very useless. And when I say useless, crazy, crazy, useless indeed. So we used to have a lot of drama over this as well. So she's telling me she wants to get her own place. My. I said, if you're going to get your own place, I said, it's only you and the kid is going to live, just you and your son, because not me. I can't live with you, because if I can't teach you to do anything, then how can I live with you? I don't want to be living with someone who don't know how to cook. I mean, what you going to put on the table for me? I said, I can't be having no junk food. You want to go and give me what? The oven chips, all them ready-made chips from Iceland, from Lidl, all those ready-made food you want to come and put on the plate for me to eat. I said, do you think I'm going to come home from work and eat that? I mean, okay then. This is what she turned around and said that, no, she said, what you do, you cook your own food. So I turned around and said, what? I said, cook my own food. I said, I'm not going to cook my own food. If I live by myself or something like that, yes, then I will cook my own food. If I'm going to live on my own, then yes, I can cook my own food and do my own thing. No problem. Because he's not saying I don't know how to cook. All right, if I do have a few days off, then yes, I'm happy to do the cooking. I mean, I don't have any problems with it. But think about, you are not working. What are you doing? You are at home, and what are you doing if you're not working? What is the problem if you're not working? So you're telling me you're going to be sitting on your backside all day, laying down up in bed, watching TV, you know what I mean, smiling up with your friend, drinking beer with all your friends, you're drinking up your beers them, and then you can't even sit and said, let me go out and get some food and cook, for my boyfriend. And a big mega shout out to Our Channel TV. Thank you so much, Our Channel, for coming on once again to the Super Boss Kirk TV. And guys, if you want to join the membership to be a member of the Super Boss Kirk TV, don't hesitate to do so. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Our Channel, for coming back on again. And guys, if you could connect to Our Channel TV, so Our Channel, if you could drop your link We got a few new guests here in this house. You know, we got the Cindy Style is here. We got MNSZ. Teach Fit is here. We got everyone here, man. We got a lot of new people here in this house. A lot of people here are here for you. So grab them here, guys. Grab. So anyway, so in the part where we have the drama, you know, we had the drama anyway between it. You know, we had a really massive drama over everything. So I'm not going to lie to you guys, you know, it did encourage me to leave her. I mean, when someone started to behave like that, I mean, I'm not going to be, you know, with that person anymore. You know, I will not be with that person anymore because you're not going to want them anymore. If they are useless, they can't even wash your clothes for you. I said, all right, I would understand if she did wash my clothes for me or she did clean and tidy the place up, then that would not be so bad after all, because at least I would said, all right, you don't want me to teach you how to cook. I did probably have to cook food for maybe 3 days or something like that and then live that way. You know, I could have maybe try and push myself like that. But think about it. You're in the house. You're not doing anything. You bring all your lady friends around. You're drinking beer, playing with each other and talking a lot of crap from out your mouth with your little kid, with a little kid brain up there. And then you don't care about me, but I must go and work, you know, and give money to you. So I know at that time that she was not the right girl for me at the time. So the family and everyone was very funny with me as well. They did not like the way I talked to her. But I just turned around and said, what? Come on. I said, you are the daughter. It doesn't matter what I say to you. When I say something good to you, or one that it's bad or it's wrong, your family not going to want to know what exactly happened. They're not going to want to know what happened. The only thing they're going to see is their daughter upset and they will not like me. That's all it is. They will see that. It doesn't matter if you was right. Whether you're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It don't make any difference whatsoever. So it doesn't matter if they want to say, oh, you know what? If I said it was your daughter that chucked the water in my face and she's the one that done this, and I just shout at her, they don't care. They don't care about that. They just want to see that person is upset and that's it. So end of the day, obviously I did meet someone else while we were in the relationship. So I said to myself that, okay then, I met someone else who didn't know how to cook, how to clean and wash. So I said, of course. I said, why don't I just go with that person? Let me just go with that person because that person knows how to cook. They know how to clean. And even if that person could not cook or anything like that, I even asked her that I said to her, if you did not know how to cook, clean out and how to wash, I said, if I was willing to teach you, I said, if I wanted to teach you, would you willing to learn? She turned around and said, yes. So I didn't want to really tell her I didn't want to tell her that I was in a relationship at the time. I just wanted to kind of end it, you know what I mean? Which I did manage to end it, which was very good. You know, I managed to end that relationship before, you know. So I said that she's very, very useless person. I don't want her. I said I'll just say I don't want to be with this girl anymore. So she was very rude as well. There's another thing as well. And I've got a friend as well who did not like me as well. So this was another friend. And I'm telling you that this friend that she got is also another useless one, you know, and she is a very evil. And I'm telling you right now, I really hope karma come back and strike her right in the head. I really hope that karma lick her back. I know karma. I do believe in karma. And I do believe what goes around comes around. And that girl always talked very bad behind her friend back. You know what I mean? She talks really, really bad about that girl. My girl is telling me that this girl I got next door is my best friend. I said, no, she's not your best friend. I said, that girl, she talked to me very bad about you all the time. All the time she talks really, really bad about you. I said, she's not a good person. She turned around and said that, oh, don't talk about my best friend like that. So I said, no. I said, I'm not talking bad about your best friend. I'm just telling you she's not good. I'm just telling you what she's telling me about you. And then when I tell her what was happening, that her boyfriend and your best friend is talking bad about me. They spoke bad to me about you. So I'm coming back and letting you know that they're not good. They're not good people. So she went over there to ask them, is it true that you say all this behind my back? You say this? Do you think they're going to turn around and literally tell her that, yes, we was talking behind your back and we apologize? There is no way anyone is going to apologize or admit to say, oh, we was talking behind your back or something like that. No one is going to admit it. No one ever whatsoever will admit it. So anyway, what happened is she went to ask them. They went and told her that, no, I was the one who was talking bad about her. That's what they say to her. She come back in, start to shout at me, cause all this massive drama. You know, this drama was a big, big problem. And because this was all the way in the countryside, it was all the way out of London, not even say it was in London, all the way out, it wasn't. So it get to the point where, because of all this drama and everything kicks off, that do you know that I did have to end up leaving? I did have to end up leaving and I did have to end up going home. It was crazy. And a big mega shout out to Sir Fee Makes Day for the very first time in the Super Boss Kirk TV as a new subscriber who has entered the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV for the very first time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And you got yourself a jacket. And if you want to join the membership, don't hesitate to jump on the membership, guys. So the membership is all there. Don't hesitate. Feel free to jump on to join the membership. So thank you so much for coming on the Super Boss Kirk TV again. And a big mega shout out to Marvel Angel TV. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the amazing thumbs up. I appreciate it. So anyway, what did happen anyway when that happened? You know, I went and confront her best friend and tell her that, why are you doing this? I said, why are you lying? Why are you telling your best friend that I was talking behind your back? I said, tell me exactly what I say. I said, say it to my face here. The boyfriend was getting upset and said that you're not the only one that got a temper. I wasn't even losing my temper. I was only talking, and that's it. I was only telling him that why you guys are lying. Why you guys are talking porky pies behind my back. I said, all these porky pies behind my back is no good. I said, at least I know your true colors. I know you're not a good person. And you are someone I'm never going to accept in my life ever, because it's not good. It's not good. So one piece of thing, guys, it caused one massive drama. And I just turned around and said that, you know, you are a very useless person. You're just useless, you know. You're no good for me. So I have to end up leaving to come back home to London. Yes, I did have to come back home to London after all that drama, you know. So this is a part of the example I'm giving you guys. It's just an example of that part. That a part of people are very useless. So think about it now. If you have to come home from work, no food on your table, plus what will be on the table for you will be stress, will be waiting there for you. No food on your table, no clothes has been washed, no plate has been washed, the house is not clean, the house is not up to scratch. Would anyone live with anyone like that? No one is going to want to live with anyone like that. You know, anyone who can't do anything, you're not going to want to live with them. Doesn't matter how beautiful the person is. I don't care how beautiful a girl is. I don't care if you're beautiful or you're ugly. Some guys out there just want to grab girls and marry them just because they are beautiful and they got this the Coca-Cola bottle shape, you know what I mean? No, it doesn't work like that with me. Doesn't matter if you're good looking or not. You know, it's not about the way you look outside. It's not about your looks. This is about who you are. If you are faithful and loving inside, that's another thing to start with. And you have to know how to do something at least, because what about if you're sick and not feeling well? You can't get up to go and cook. You cannot do anything. Then how are you going to manage then, man? Oh, how are you going to manage? This is another thing I was confronting her as well. I was giving her an example. I'm only saying to her that what about if I was not well and I can't get up, or I can't cook, I can't do this because I'm not well? Then who is going to help me? She turned around and said that you try and help yourself. You have to make an effort and get up and do it. So I said, wow. I said, do you think I am in a competition? I'm not playing for no 1 millionaire. I'm not playing for no jackpot. I'm not playing for any jackpot. I said, here, I'm telling you in general, seriously, if you're not feeling well, who is going to look after me? Think about, I'm not well. I'm sick. I'm in the bed laying down. This is me laying down. Cannot get up to go and cook, but maybe I can manage to get up and maybe push myself to the toilet if I can. Who is going to cook? And what if I said I want a cup of lemon tea? Who's going to do that? Well, you got to be the one that have to get up and do. You have to go and get it. Just like you make a effort to go to the toilet, you should make your effort to go and get a cup of lemon tea. So I said, that's not good. I said, you're not the girl in my life. If you can't do anything, then sorry. So when I move on anyway, I move on and I had someone who was a lot better than her. And she thinks because we have a baby together, yeah, she thinks that I'm going to stay with her. It doesn't work like that. You know, it doesn't matter you have a baby for me or not. You could even have 50 baby for me. I don't care. If you cannot do anything, then it's no point. If you can't do anything, I can't do anything for you. The only way this could be different, the only way this could be solved, if I was a rich person and have money and I don't have to work and it's just traveling around the world, then this is where I don't care. I don't care if you can cook or not, because I would say that I'm not working. I'm just traveling the world. So I'll be happy to do the cooking because I enjoy cooking. So I'll be happy to do all this cooking. I don't mind. You know, I don't have any problems with that. No problems with that whatsoever. So all the cooking, I'll be happy to do that every day. No problem with that. But when you're living together and you got to go to work, then it's a different story, isn't it, guys? It's completely different, man. So that is what I was not happy with, when someone have to turn around and got so rude. So that means that person is got to be useless. You cannot tell me that's not a useless person. Nobody cannot say that person is not useless. Cannot cook, can't clean, can't wash. So I'm just saying to myself, it might sound a bit crazy, guys. I mean, if the person can't cook, clean, or wash, or do anything, but can they clean themselves as well? Because I turned around and said, maybe you can't clean yourself as well. Sorry to say that, but boy, it's serious talk. It means that you can't clean yourself as well. So I said, you must be don't clean yourself. So yeah, so maybe, you know, like that, you know what I mean? So it made me think that, man. So the only thing was just drama and just thinking that I was rude. That's all you got to say. And I'm telling you, even by looking at her picture as well, guys, if I was to show you a picture, you could even see, just by looking at the picture, you could judge. You could literally judge that. I don't think you're going to misjudge this, guys. You just look at the picture and say she just looked like a very person that got this big attitude when she talks. And yeah, she's one of them, very big attitude. So anyway, she find out anyway that I had someone else, and then she said the relationship is over between us. So I said yes. I said yes, relationship is definitely over between us, because I don't have any feelings. There's no feelings here for you. I mean, when you're around your friends, then you know you act completely different. Your attitude and everything changes. So you're only useful to your friends then, but to me, you are very useless. I don't want no one useless. And in general, there is people as well that you work with. You know, you work with people, they know already that when I was working in a kitchen before, I mean, I've got this guy that just started in the kitchen. Wants you to do everything. He wants you to do the cooking. He wants you to wash the plates up. He wants you to do everything. And every time he mopping the floor, he's holding his hand and saying, ouch, something is wrong with my hand. Can you mop the floor for me? So all right, then I did mop it, because I literally think something's wrong with this guy's hands. But I said, after a couple hours, I see this guy walking around like a bullet, moving up and down, doing things. And I said, hold on a minute. I said, this guy know how to move up and down, you know, just know how to move up and down, but they don't know how to mop the floor. So mopping the floor is like a big problem, big problem for him. I said, something is not right here. Something is not right. And for the first time on the Super Boss Kirk TV, who has entered my channel, a big mega shout out to Mama Maya TV. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV for the very first time. Thank you so much. And the ones who just entered the Super Boss Kirk TV, I've now got a blue jacket, and also don't hesitate to join my membership. So thank you so much once and again for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Everyone, thank you so much once and again. So yes, so that is what happened. That is what happened. So, and I wanted to say that he's not here today, but it was a guy came on my live stream a couple weeks ago. A big mega shout out to Jamaica Life. Nice. Thank you so much. He came on 2 weeks. He passed by to say hello to me, guys. He's a YouTuber from Jamaica called Jamaica Life Nice. He came on to say hi to me, passed by, you know, so a big mega shout out to him. So I wanted to thank him so much. Was to come on the Super Boss Kirk TV for the first time. It's a guy that goes around, guys, and help a lot of people, you know, that in very big devastation, who's homeless, sleep on the street, that having it hard. They went and contribute money to build up like a nice little simple house for them and make the life a bit better, new beds. So I wanted to say thanks to him and well done to him. He's a very good guy, and he needs to keep doing what he's doing because it's good. And I hope I get to meet him in real life. I've not meeting this guy in real life yet, but he subscribed to my channel, and I subscribed to his channel because he I like what this guy done. So I message him and telling him that that is something I would love to do around the world. So he accept me and understand all this. And thank you so much, Mama, for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yes, so into this topic now. So he did not want to mop the floor. Then we asked him just to cut up a few vegetables, guys. You're telling me you don't want to cut up a few vegetables? He started to cut up a few vegetables, called me over and said to me that, oh, sorry, I can't do this. You know, I don't know, I can't cut this up properly because my hands are a bit weak, and all these excuses all the time. So it get to the point where I kind of said to him that why are you working here in the kitchen? If it's a problem, if it's a big problem, why are you working here in the kitchen? I said, you shouldn't be working here. If you can't angle the pressure of this kitchen, you should get out. So he turned around and said that you don't have no right to talk to me like that. You're not the manager. Well, if I don't have any right to talk to you like that, I said, don't call me over to do your job. When you have something to do on your table, I said, do it and don't get me involved. I said, do your thing. I said, get someone else. You know, go and find someone else to go and cut up your vegetables. I said, I know that you're pretending, you're acting like you have any problems, like you're not well, you're not doing this. So you're doing all these little fake things. I don't like you doing that. I said, don't come in here and pretend. If you don't want to do the job, just get out. I said, get out and go, man. I have the right to talk to you like that because you're the one that calling me over to help you to do the job. So if you're the one that calling me over to do the job, then why the hell don't you leave me in peace then? Don't call me then. If you did not call me over to do this, then I would not be talking to you like this. So I turned around and said, I know that there isn't anything wrong with you. There isn't anything wrong with you. So I tell him that the vegetables, you finish it, and the plates as well, that over in the sink. I say, you're going to wash it. I say, I'm not going over there to do it. He said that we both should do it together. So I said, no, we shouldn't do it together. We don't have to do it together. And all I said to him that, okay, then, I said, let us do it together then. Let's do it together, come. But the next time, I am going to show you how it's done. I'm going to show you that I can go outside and serve the food and come in and wash up all those 15 pots you got down this thing. I will wash those up within 5 minutes. Everything will be washed because I know I'm very fast, very humble. You know, I'm very good in my job. So I just turn around and tell him that I know that you can work. I know you can work. And this is what I'm telling him. I know that you are a good worker, but you're just playing all these games on me. So I said, I'm going to look at you as a useless person. I'm going to call you useless because you're useless. As it stands right now, I'm going to tell you that you're useless. And then when you improve yourself, just like you did before, then I would turn around and tell you that you're useful. But I will not apologize. I'm not going to apologize. I don't owe any apology to anyone because I don't think I've done anything wrong whatsoever. Yep, I don't think I've done anything wrong. So I don't deserve to be treated like a fool. I don't deserve that whatsoever. I don't deserve any of that. I mean, I work hard. I don't play any pretending game. No pretending games with anyone here. You can see I come here all the time. You can see that I work and show a lot of hard work, you know. So people will need to be fair with each other and stop playing these useless games. Purposely coming to work late as well. This is another thing as well. You come to work late, then when you come to work late, then what you do, you hide around the back. When you look in the kitchen and see there's a lot of work to do, you stay outside. You stay outside You smoke your cigarette and then you leave everyone in the kitchen to work. But because I was in charge that day, they put me in charge as a temporary supervisor. I was in charge. And I'm telling you, when they put me in charge, it was a different kitchen. I angle it better than the supervisors there. They put me there as a senior, I was better than him. And why I was better than him? Okay, Kelly, Anna, you're still at work, yeah? Yes, man, I'm so happy to see you again, man, to come on the live stream. I'm so happy to see you again, man. I've not seen you for a very long time. You know, long time. I've not seen you. So I'm so happy to see you again. You know, I'm so happy that you come here. You still remember me, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Our channel is still here. Thank you so much, our channel. Still on the Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. Yeah, so when I was in charge of the kitchen, all the ones who was hiding away from all that work in the kitchen, I opened that door and I went outside and I said, guys, what are you guys out here doing? Smoking cigarette. I said, you should be in the kitchen working, isn't it? I said, why are you doing out here smoking cigarette? Oh, I just come quickly for a cigarette. I said, did you ask me if you could go outside and smoke a cigarette? Did you ask me? You did not get that permission. Who gave you permission to go out there and smoke a cigarette? I did not give you the permission to go out there. So what are you doing out here smoking cigarettes? So I said, put that cigarette out right now and get your ass in that kitchen and do some work right now. I said, all this hiding away from work because the supervisor don't know exactly what's happening. When you're telling him that the guy out there smoking, he said, oh, don't be watching people in this kitchen. He used to stick up for all these ones. But when I was there and I was in charge, it was different kitchen. So I said to him, when I tell him to put the cigarette out, he said, oh, give me 2 minutes. And I said, okay, then. I said, give you 2 minutes. I said, right. I said, let me go and report this to the manager. I'm literally going to go and report this to the manager right now because this is not acceptable. So when I see I was going to the manager, he tried to drop his cigarette on the floor, run back in the kitchen. But no, even he went back in the kitchen, I went right to the office, called the manager, and explained to the manager and said that this is what's happening. Said that these two guys are very useless. You know, they don't want to work. You know, they should not be even working in this building. Is what the point of them here working? So anyway, the manager went and called them to the office. Both of them, both of the two idiots, call them to the office and say that, why are you around the box smoking a cigarette when you're meant to be in the kitchen working? I said, you did not get the permission. The supervisor didn't give you the permission. You know, they turn around and tell the manager that, but he's not a supervisor. The supervisor is not here. The manager said, excuse me? I said, say that one more time. I said, who is the senior supervisor in this kitchen? She started saying, who is the senior supervisor? They said, oh, we did not know there was a senior supervisor. She said, we briefed you in the meeting and we told you that Mr. Kirk was going to be the supervisor, senior supervisor. So you guys know. So what she did anyway, I gave them, both of them got a verbal warning, which was good. I was very happy they got disciplined. They got a disciplinary. I was very happy about it. They got this disciplinary. It was really good. I was happy about it. It was done, you know. So anyway, when the disciplinary was given out, then when they get back in that kitchen, all the ones in there who was working very hard, I tell them to go for a break. I said, you can go and have, all you three guys here in the kitchen, please go and have a 20 minutes break. And then when those two come back in the kitchen, I tell them, I want you to mop the whole of this kitchen. First, you sweep it, and underneath as well, the worktops, everywhere must be swept very, very clean. Because I said, both of you here are very useless. And I said, I don't like useless people. You know, when you're working here in the kitchen here, make yourself useful. I said, I was told the manager as well, that the supervisor, I said, when he come back, tell him about this, because the supervisor don't know what's going on in this kitchen and what it is. It seems to me like he's sticking up for these two guys. It's like his favorites. So I tell the manager that I was telling the manager that I told you that when that guy left, this was going to be a different kitchen. I told everyone it was going to be a different kitchen. And even one of the ladies that worked in that kitchen came up to me and said, yes, Kirk, yes, that's the way to do it, Kirk, yes. She turned around and said that you told me it was going to be a different kitchen, and you're right, you prove it, that it's a different kitchen. So I turned around and I said, yes, I told you it was going to be a different kitchen, because when I work in there just like you guys, because I'm the same as everyone in that kitchen. Remember, I'm not a supervisor, I'm just a senior supervisor. It's because the supervisor is on holiday. I could become the senior supervisor, that's all. And I was the only one who can see the problems in the kitchen. All the errors and what they are doing wrong in the kitchen, putting the tea on before you put in the toast on the plate. Tea should be the last thing to go on, because tea is something that gets cold very quickly. So you have to put the toast, you put the eggs on, you put the tomato salad around the plate, you do all that first, cover the plate. Then you put the tea into the teapot with the tea bag, cups, everything ready to go straight away. So when I was there, man, I managed that kitchen so well. It was well managed. And then after I sent those lot for 20 minutes break, you know, when I look and see it was 5 minutes for them to come back. When I saw these idiots was taking their time, they was in there taking their time, so they're taking their time to work. So I told the guys them say, how long does it take to clean a kitchen? How long does it take to mop a floor? I say it's not going to take 15 minutes. That's too long. I mean, this is a very small kitchen. This area here, my brother, this should be done like within 5 minutes. It's like 17 minutes now, and you're still there mopping and doing that. But you are so quick to go out there and smoke. You're so quick to move, smoke the cigarette. You move up and down very quickly. But when it comes to work, then you're very useless. So what I did anyway, I went back into the room where I sent all those guys for break. I went back into that room and I opened the door and tell them, guys, take another 10 minutes. Make it half an hour break. Make it half an hour, because those guys in the kitchen are working slow. So I turn around and tell them that, you know, that you want to carry on working slow. You want to take your time. All right, then. I went over. I was cutting up the vegetables, you know, doing everything myself, cutting up, wasn't saying anything. So when those lot came back in the kitchen, I tell those lot to just stand up and wait over in the corner, and I will give you guys a job to do. So I went and gave them the very easiest job, the very simplest job. And then them guys did not finish mop the floor yet. So I turned around and said that, you know, that you two guys who's mopping the floor, that if you want to go for your break, I said you have to finish mop the floor and the cleaning. You need to finish your cleaning down before you go for break. If not, you're not going to go for break, and if you're not finished, I can't let you go. You have to finish first. Yes, so that's what it is, you know what I mean? That's what it is. So when the minute I tell them that they can't go for break until they finish, they start to rush. I literally see the mop, hands and everything start to move very fast. And I said, wow. Within 2 minutes, everything was finished. So I kind of turned around and said to them that if you guys don't want the job, I said, you guys just got a disciplinary, and then you guys are still playing about. I said, is it any point in doing this? I said, why don't you just say you don't want a job? It's not difficult to me. You could just easily just go and tell the manager that you resign. You know, I turned around and said, I would advise you to resign the job, and don't take it in the wrong way. You know, take it as a compliment. I'm just being generous because you don't want to mess up your reputation, man. When you go for next job, you don't want to get let down. So I think you should resign or just give your notice in and leave. So they turn around and say that, so you don't think we are good workers? And I said, no, you're not good workers. You know, I believe that you can work, but you don't want to use the encouragement to work. You just want to stand there, relax back, and let everybody work hard. So when they finish anyway, I send them and said, you break, you go for 15 minutes. I only send them for 15 minutes, guys. They turn around and said that, how comes those lot get longer breaks than me? And I said, I don't want to talk about it. I said, get out the kitchen. If you don't go for your 15 minutes break now, then I will send you only for 10 minutes, or you don't get no break. I'll let you work right through. So I said, you take it the easy way or the tough way. I said, you've been out there smoking cigarette, you know, for a long time. You've been out there almost 20 minutes smoking cigarettes. So why didn't they shouldn't take a break? So they was in the kitchen working. So you're very lucky. I should be giving them a 1 hour break. I should have given them 1 hour for this punishment. I should have given you. They should be getting a 1 hour break. Not no half an hour break. You're talking about half an hour. You should be giving them 1 hour. So anyway, they get out the kitchen. They went on the break. They do their stupidness. You know what I mean? And then after that, after the next day, then I caught one of them smoking weed outside. Weed outside. It just get to the point where I was tired and just say, you know what? I'm not going to get involved. Let them stay up there and smoke their weed. I'm not going to get involved. Because if I do go to the manager about it, it's going to be a straight fire. They're going to get fired. So I already know that was going to happen. So I didn't bother. And a big mega shout out to Kiki TV for the first time on the Super Bowl Scope TV. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Scope TV, and thank you so much for the amazing thumbs up. And there is one thing as well I wanted to say. Don't hesitate to join my membership. Don't hesitate to join my membership. The ones who just come, and just to let you know, you got also a blue jacket as well. So the ones with the blue jackets, feel free to drop your link in your own time. Thank you so much. So Kiki, for the first time in the Super Bowl Scope TV, can you tell me where you're from? Let me know where you're from, and we got a few connection here for you. So there you go. Ricardo Kitchen is already saying hello to you. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming on to the Super Bowl Scope TV. Thank you so much. There's quite a few new people come on the channel. Thank you so much. So we've got a few new subscribers who was falling in this week. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers that falling into the Super Bowl Scope TV. Thank you so much. So in general as well, that, you know, people can be very spiteful. Yes, Kiki, I know that you are new. Yep, I know that. For the first time you're in the Super Bowl Scope TV. Yep, you are a new subscriber in the channel. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Scope TV. And feel free if you want to join my membership. I've just set the membership up 3 days ago, which wasn't a long time. So if you want to join the membership, there is a giant button, and you got the options there of what you can select and be a member. So we have already got Ricardo. You can see his jacket is green, that he is a member. And also Tigo 14 is also a member. He came as a member today. He was a member of my live stream. And we also have Mohammed is also a member also of my channel as well. Thank you so much, our channel. Thank you so much. You're going to be leaving. Thank you so much for everything, our channel. You know, and I cannot wait to see more content from you again. But thank you so much, our channel, for coming on to Super Boss Sculpt TV. Thank you so much once and again. And a big mega shout out to Bossy. Thank you so much for coming on. Once and again, thank you for coming on to Super Boss Sculpt TV. I really appreciate it. I hope everything is going well with you. And you got yourself a blue jacket. And if you want to join the membership, don't hesitate to hit the giant button and select the option. The cheapest is 99p. That's all it is. The cheapest option. Select the cheapest option and join the membership. So anyone want to join the membership, don't hesitate to jump on that membership. Bossy, I think our channel TV has gone. That's very, very nice. That's very nice. You've been cooking. That's very, very good. That's very good. And yes, if you want to join the membership, don't hesitate to hit the join button. Just jump onto the join button and have a look at the option, which is not expensive. It's only 99p, guys. So jump on, join the membership. Don't hesitate to do so. Your jacket is blue, but your jacket will become green when you jump onto the membership. So thank you so much. Oh, Bossy, our channel is here. Our channel, she's here. She's here. So our channel is saying hi, saying how are you? Yeah. So anyway, we continue into the topic. So what I was saying about people who's very spiteful and useless, because they're useless. Sometimes you will teach someone to do something. They want to learn, but they know exactly what they're doing, but they try to act like they don't know what they're doing. You know, they're very useless, but when it comes to money, they are very, very fast. They know everything. The head is open up, the whole brain and everything is focusing. They know everything so well about it. They know when the money is not right. They know when the money is too low. They're quick to know that. But when it comes to something more simpler, then it's a very big problem. Then you don't want to learn it. You know, you don't want to learn it just because you want to be very spiteful and useless. And it is useless because people can say, all right, then people can say there is no one out there is useless. People can say that. They can say there is no one is useless. Of course, there's people who's useless. And I'm telling you that people do these things very spitefully as well. They do it spitefully. So some people are like that. They are very evil. When they want you to suffer, yeah, they will also come in. They will look right into your face, right into your eyes. They can see you suffering. And do you know that even you are suffering, they don't care. They don't care how much you are suffering or how much you tell them you are suffering. They will just look in your face and say, yes, I know you are suffering. But they still become very spiteful and make themselves look very useless. They are the one who do these things on purpose. People out there are spiteful, guys. I'm telling you that you thinking that people out there is not spiteful. Okay, then there was a few people came on and said there's no one is useless. All right. It could be true that there's no one is useless, but they are the one that make themselves useless. Because you are going to see it. You're not going to see it as that way, though, innit? Everybody going to look at it in a different way. So if you want to be spiteful, then of course I'm going to look at it and think it's useless, innit? I'm going to look at it in a different way. I'm going to look at it in a different way. So you know for sure that the person is suffering, and then you come there smiling up in the face, looking in the eyes, and you can't even come and save that person from suffering, but you just have to let the person suffer. I'm telling you, I stand on my feet already. I remember I stand on my feet from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. with no break. With no break. Think about that. How painful that is. I must stand on my feet to suffer like that. That was not fair. And do you know that people, as was said, by spiteful, yes, useless. You're telling me, you as an operator that sit down in a CCTV room, yeah, let your colleague who you're working with, if the second God has not turned up to relieve you, you should get relief from off 11 in the morning, but instead you get relief at 4 p.m. So imagine you on that floor and you don't eat. You know, I said on the radio that, can you come and relieve me for at least 15? That's all I'm asking for, was 15 minutes. So I could eat something and come back and wait. He did not want to relieve me for that time. So I walked off anyway, and I got something to eat. I walked off and get something to eat, and I sit down, and the same floor I was working on, I have to sit down there and eat. There's no way I could literally stay there and suffer. I mean, I would have fainted. I've 100% fainted. You can't stay. Imagine standing, guys. You're standing like that. Do you know how much that hurts, man? When you stand on your feet all the time, you know how much that hurts? It hurts, guys. Believe it or not, it hurts. And I'm telling you, I never would ever go through any standing again like this. So the guy is telling me that I have got a job. I've got this guy is giving out contract to work in hotels, guys, hotels. So I said, is it standing? The guy said it's a 12-hour shift and it's standing. And I said, no. If he's standing, there's no way I can stand up. You can't stand like that, you know. The standing, you know, become too much. It's too much, man. I've been in that standing for like over 11 years, guys. I've been in standing, and I'm telling you, the standing has done my back. It done my back in, and it done my knees in as well. And now I'm suffering with the eternal pains. So that is what's happening to me right now. And I have to be taking tablets. And if you don't believe me, let me just nip right over here and show you. Comes in the, there you go. It comes in the first aid bag. And let me hold it properly. So there you go. But the good news is It's a strong tablet, guys. It's a strong tablet that keep me up. You want to feed your kids. You want to feed your kids. Tablets. Yeah, so yeah, so yes, so that's the tablets, and so I've been taking for all those pains and everything. So it's not a good feelings, you know. It's not a good feelings when you have to do that, you know. It's not good, guys. And what it is now with this pain, it will be a little bit better when I travel out in the hot country. So that's another thing, that if I did not damage myself, then I probably could stand in UK for another 5 years or 6 years. I could stand inside in UK, which is not a problem, but I have to just find something different. Need to be in the sunshine where it's more vitamin D, you know. I'm gonna need a lot of that stuff now, guys, and to do a lot of stretching. You know, it's a lot of that exercising, you know, so I don't know if I'm going to get it back. It's a possibility I could get my back. My back might come back if I keep doing the stretching, the right exercise. Then yes, the spinal cord will go back in its place and straight again as before. So fingers crossed anyway. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for that. Fingers crossed. So the part of anyway where I was talking about useless, that yes, there is useless people out there. People who is very useless. Okay, I was with a girl before, right? This girl, you know, you believe that she has sit down in her house all day thinking that she was going to cook for me, thinking that she was going to tidy the house, thinking she was going to do all this for me, but did not do anything. And a big mega shout out to General Santos. Thank you so much for coming on once and again to the Super Bowl Scrub TV. Thank you so much for entering the Super Bowl Scrub TV once and again. And yes, I like your content with your animals, them, you know. It's very interesting content, them. So yeah, I'm still enjoying it. I hope we can meet in the Philippines. Some business I'm gonna put there. Remember, General Santos, remember, it's gonna be Philippines until I die. Remember that. Just remember that. Yes, guys, Philippines until I die. Yes. So we're gonna drink Boko. Yeah, Boko. We're gonna have that together. You know, so make sure you get the Boko ready for me. Yeah. Too big. Masarap. Hey, Jensen. Too big. Masarap. So, yeah. So yes, guys. So yes, so just to let you know, I said, I hope it is anyway, because I don't know about the COVID, you know, the quarantine out there right now. It's getting better. Things are getting better now, guys. Things are coming back to normal slowly. Slowly, it's coming back to normal, but it's still not back to normal. We're still on lockdown here in UK, so this is not going to be until around November. So I'm very anxious to see what's going to happen from now. You know, I'm anxious to see what's going to happen from now until November. I'm very anxious to see that, because November is a long way, guys. It's a long way. We are in March, you know. I know it's not 8 months is not far, really. It's not that long. It comes so quick, you know. Yes, it comes really, really quick. And a big mega shout out to Miss Yuri. Thank you so much for coming on. How are you, Miss Yuri? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on to the Super Bowl Skirk TV. How are you doing? So Yuri, who is in South Korea. Lovely Yuri from the Philippines. Thank you so much for entering. So Yuri is in South Korea working. So yes, Yuri, so you know, I'm going in the Philippines this year in not late November. And remember, it's Philippines until I die. So thank you so much for entering again. And Miss Yuri, you got yourself a lovely blue jacket. And if anyone wants to join the membership, feel free to do so. Jump on the membership and join the Super Bowl Skirk TV, because later in this year, I'm sure that this station is going to get bigger, guys. It's going to get bigger. This channel, it is going to get bigger. I'm telling you, it's going to get bigger, because when I start to travel around the world and showing these amazing content, you know, and helping a lot of poor people sleeping in the villages, showing you the beautiful places, showing you the bars, you know, interviewing people. The channel is open to all contents. And I'm telling you, whichever one of those content takes off and go up in the sky, it's going to be the one I'm going to be doing, guys. Which one of them is going to take off? Because one of them has to take off. There is no way you put good contents up and they don't take off. It's about the right content, guys. But remember, my channel is open, but whichever one, more subscribers are going to come. I know the subscribers, them are going to like the traveling. I know they love the traveling, to see you travel and you're showing around the world and showing restaurants and places like that. I know they're going to like those contents. So feel free to jump and be a member of the Super Bowl Skirk TV, so you will be remembered. Okay, so what I was saying anyway, you know, guys, you know, you miss a lot of the topic where I was talking about useless people, people who is very useless. They like to sit down. They don't like to do anything at all. You have some people who even live in the mother house. The mother, the father, they live right. You know, you got the son, you got the daughter will live there. They will want to sit down. They will not want to work. They will not even want to clean the house. They will not want to make an effort to do nothing. It's just to lay in the room, put their bum up in the ceiling, letting go bad gas, you know, playing with themselves and talking all nonsense. Talking nonsense on the phone. And then don't like to do anything, don't like to work. They're saying it's lazy. It's the same thing. If you say someone is lazy, that's what it means. It's useless. You're lazy to do something, that become useless. That's what it is. So I want to see, you know, where people is saying that there's no one is useless. I mean, that don't make any sense. There is definitely useless people. And I come across so many useless people. Yes, there is useless people. So there is the difference from stubborn people, and there's a difference from useless people. There is completely two different standards there. So if there is such thing as stubborn and there is such thing as lazy, there must be such thing as useless then, isn't it? It's like saying you're useless is lazy. If you're lazy, if I'm sitting in the house and I'm lazy, yeah, lazy means that I don't want to do anything. You don't want to cook. You don't want to do anything. But what you want to do, you want to pick up the plate. Yeah. You want to eat in the plate. But you don't like to help cook the food. You don't like to wash the dishes, but you like to pick up the dishes then. Yeah. You're so quick to pick it up though and put the food in it. eat it and stuff it down your gut. Yeah, you're quick to do that. But when it comes to cleanliness, washing up and helping to prepare, you don't want to help prepare it, but you want to sit down there, yeah, and expect it to come to you. But you want to get up, you want to pick up the plate, you want to serve it in the pot. Yeah, you want to serve it from the pot into your plate and eat it. And then when you finish eat as well, this is another problem is, not even say you will wash your plate up or even say, let's wash the dishes because someone do something. No, you take it, you just take it and you just slam it down there and leave it. You don't even say, okay, let me make a effort and at least wash up, you know, the plates. Let me do the washing and a little bit of cleaning down, because I look at some of dad, he do the cooking, he do everything. I mean, I can't expect him to do everything. I have to do something. I have to make myself useful. But no, instead of you make yourself become useful, you make yourself become useless instead of useful. There is a difference between useful and useless. And there is a lot of people that I met that do that. They sit down, they smoke their weed, they drink, and they talk out the rocker. And then when they do that, then tell me now what they do. They expect the food, they expect everything to just come to them like that. I mean, things like that, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate anything like that whatsoever. Thank you so much, guys. Everyone who came here today on the Super Boss Scope TV, I want to thank you so much for coming on to this channel. So once and again, guys, that anyone who would like to join a membership, feel free to do so. And I want to thank you so much to Miss Yuri for coming on today. And I want to thank so much to General Santos. I want to thank him so much as well for coming on to Super Boss Scope TV. And I want to thank Jill as well for coming on. I want to thank to Ricardo Kitchen as a member, the first member on my live stream, for coming on. And also the member that we have today, who is JX14. I want to thank him so much as well for coming on to the Super Boss Scope TV and being a member. I was very happy that he been a member, and he's not here today, guys, by the name of Mohammed. I want to also thank him so much for coming on, and I want to thank M and Z Teach Fit for coming on to Super Boss Scope TV. Once and again, I want to thank you so much for coming on to my station again. And remember, guys, that the contents that I'm doing for now, I'm going to be going around to the parks of London, and I'm going to be showing you guys the park. So if you guys have not seen the content with the first one I put up, which is a very small park, that park was a small one, but as it goes by, the contents are going to get better and better. So for now, because it's the last year in London, guys, I must go around and show you the parks of London. So remember, whoever watched the content, you know, when I was doing the one where I'm showing you through the park, if you watch it to the end, guys, then you will see it said, see you on my next journey. So the next journey from Queen's Park Garden, will be taking you guys on to Queen's Park. There is two Queen's Park, guys. There's Queen's Park Gardens and there is Queen's Park. So it's two different parks there, guys. So don't hesitate, you know, to jump onto the content that I put up 3 days ago, and I'll check, guys. Go and have a look at it, because some of you guys have not watched that content as yet. So feel free to jump over and have a watch. And this morning there was 2 new subscribers who was falling into the channel this morning. As well, there was a pass-by viewers that view my video of the park. So I'm going to go ahead and put those ones up. Basim is still here. Thank you so much. Basmin still here. K-Channel is here. Thank you so much for everyone who to come on my station. I want to thank you all so much for entering the Super Boss Script TV. So remember as well, guys, next week I'm going to be putting up the next content where I'm going to be showing you guys Queen's Park. And it's a beautiful park to see, guys. And as it goes deeper and deeper, guys, weeks by weeks, I'll be taking you onto Roundwood Park. Then from Roundwood Park, I'll be taking you to Hyde Park. Then from Hyde Park, I'm going to be taking you to Green Park. Then from St. James's Park, I'm going to be taking you into the famous park, St. James's Park. From Green Park, I'll be taking you straight into St. James's Park. It's the most famous park. Green Park and St. James Park, I'm telling you, are the two most famous parks we got here in London. So remember, Hyde Park, Green Park, and St. James's Park. But as the number one, I'm going to give it is St. James's Park, because that's the closest park we got. And that park is very close to Buckingham Palace, the Queen home, where the Queen lives, not far from there, guys. So from there, you can see Buckingham Palace. You come to Green Park, you can walk through to go to Buckingham Palace. So that's another one as well, guys. So that's why I'm saying that is the most famous park I'm going to be taking you guys through. So make sure that you guys catch up. Make sure you guys catch up on it. So I want to thank you guys anyway so much for coming on to my station once and again. So I'm ready to head off. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming on to this station. And I will see you guys here on Monday. If I'm not working on Monday, and oh, Ricardo Kitchen, guys, live in Burnham. Oh, that's very, very nice, Ricardo Kitchen. And there is a guy that live up there as well. He's also a YouTuber, and his name is Cooking with Bling. He's also from Jamaica as well, guys. Cooking with Bling is on there. So anyone else want to join the membership, feel free to do so at any time. The giant button is there, guys. So in your own time, it's no rush, is to join my membership. So membership is only 3 days old, guys, very fresh. And Monday, guys, come and join me back here Monday at the same time, 12 p.m. UK time. So I wanted to thank every one of you for coming onto my channel. Thanks everyone so much. So Super Boss Kirk TV is ready to leave the studio, and we're going to continue with my vlogging. So the next park I'm going on to, guys, is Regent's Park. So I'm still going around with my camera and I'm still doing the vlogging, guys. So I've got a few vloggings to do and a few bits and pieces to continue with, guys. And also I've got a few editings as well. I'm going to continue with my editing. So I want to thank you guys once and again for watching my channel, and everyone who turned up today. I hope everyone is having a fantastic time wherever in the world you are right now. Thank you so much, guys, and goodbye from London, United Kingdom. This is Super Boss Kirk TV.